This is the biggest customer that I've had in 2026 so far. Don't be in a rush to swipe away if you have already clicked this video. I want to show you step by step on how I did this hairstyle tutorial. This is a ponytail hairstyle made for this customer. In this video, I'm going to show you step by step on how I did this ponytail with a twisted on one side. After I do this ponytail hairstyle, I'm going to show you how I do this magical eyebrows tweezing. A customer approached me in a salon and showed me a hairstyle that I've already done on TikTok, which is a ponytail hairstyle. As I showed you in my introduction video, she told me she wants exactly the same hairstyle. In this video, you have to be professional before you can be able to do something like this. Pay much attention as you are watching this video. As you can see, I took a customer from the dryer because I have already styled the hair. She wants a ponytail, as I said previously. So this is what we are going to do. She has a dreadlocks, but with her dreadlocks, it's a wool hair. This is how to start a dreadlocks with a hairpiece. So this is what I'm going to do right now. There is a hairpiece that I have braided them that looks exactly like a real dreadlocks. So this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to sew this hairpiece on this wool hair for it to look real, like a real dreadlocks. Pay much attention to this side because I'm not having my camera to that side. So you have to pay much attention as I'm trying to sew this hairpiece on the customer's hair. And bear in mind, it's a ponytail that we are trying to do with a little bit of hair twisting at the side of her hair. So far, the camera cannot view that side. So I need to explain to you whatever that is happening at that side. I'm trying to sew some hairpiece. I have 4 hairpieces that I have braided them to look real, like a real dreadlocks. So that is what I'm trying to do over there before I come to the main ponytail. So as you can see, I'm trying to put some braided hairpiece on one side of the hair. That is what is happening right now. After the braided hairpiece, I'm going to put at that side. I'm going to show you how I'm applying the hairpiece on the ponytail, step-by-step tutorial. I'm going to show you how I sew them one by one till I'm able to sew the whole hairpiece on the hair. So at this process, I'm done with the braided that I'm putting on the other side of the hair. So you can see when you watch the video, you can see I'm trying to open some hairpiece. That is the fake dread hairpiece. Yeah, a fake dread hairpiece that looks like a real dreadlocks. So I'm going to apply this hairpiece on the customer's hair. So as you can see, I take my scissors, cut the rubber band inside it. Then I divide it into two. Then I start applying this hairpiece on the pondo as the customer came to choose. So now, as you can see, in my hand, you can see I'm having a lot of hairpiece in my hand. I'm going to apply this hairpiece on the customer's hair to be the real pondo that she came for. So at this process, I have to put my wool in the needle and start sewing this pondo. After sewing the pondo, the first thing that I have to do first is try to sew this hairpiece one after the other, as it is showing in the video. I have to sew them one after the other till I sew the whole hairpiece on the customer's hair. You need to pay attention to this side, because at this stage I have already put a lot of hairpiece on the pondo. So if you don't take care, you are going to get confused, or you're going to make a mistake for making this pondo. When you put too much hairpiece on the customer's hair like this, don't be confused. That is how it is made. I have to put more hairpiece to the extent that I will get the type of volume that I want. So you can see I have divided the hairpiece into two, and I know how many of them that I'm going to apply on the hair. The moment when I'm done applying the whole hairpiece on the customer's hair, after applying all the hairpiece, I'm going to show you the second stage on how all these things are going to be the pondo. So now at this stage, this is the second method. After I'm done sewing the whole hairpiece on the customer's hair, I have to make the real pondo happen. But how do we make it? Watch the video carefully to see how I'm going to make this pondo. Very beautiful one. So I have to rise all these hair into my hand and arrange them properly. Then I take about 2 or 3 single hairpiece. Then I round it over the hair. As you can see, I'm going to do the same thing in the video. I'm going to round about 2 or 3 single hairpiece. I'm going to round it over the hair. Yeah, as you can see, as I'm doing in the video. And when these 3 hairpiece that I'm rounding it on the pondo, when it's done, I'm still going to take extra 2. And somebody is going to ask me why am I going to add extra 2? Because the type of volume that I want, if rounding the pondo down, or let me say in the middle, is because I want some type of value. So I have to take extra 2 and round it again till I get the type of volume that I want. Because the type of hairpiece that I've put in on the customer's hair is more to the extent that if you don't wrap too much hairpiece in the middle, you are going to end up ruining the hairstyle. So as you can see, open your eyes and watch this style very carefully, so that if you are trying it on any other customer, you can be able to do it properly. So now I'm done with rounding the pondo. I have to take my needle and start sewing this pondo. You can't just leave the customer like this to go with it. You have to sew this pondo before it's later come out. So as you can see in the video, I'm going to try to sew it. And with the process of sewing this pondo, you have to do it in a professional form. Don't just do it anyhow. Yeah, it must be done in a professional form as I am doing in the video. At this part, I'm trying to cover her face with a towel. The reason why I'm doing this is I want to dry the twist that I sew it on one side of the hair. I'm trying to dry it with the hair dryer. And before I can do that, I have to apply a towel. Like I have to put a towel to cover his face, because the type of heat that will come from the dryer is too much. So whenever you are trying to do something like that, you have to cover the customer's face with a towel before you turn on your dryer. So as you can see in the video, I'm trying to dry it so that all the small particles on the hair will burn. So now I'm done with it. Everything is looking fresh. There is a silver pin that I'm going to apply to the hair. And one thing or one important about this silver pin is it makes the hair look shiny and bright. Now, if you are able to attend a customer like this is a very great and professional job. There is something that I'm going to put on the customer's hair. This is called a silver wool. Yeah, this is a silver wool, and it goes with the silver piece. Yeah, so the moment the customer asks for a silver piece, later I have to apply the silver wool so that it can match, and it's part of the hair design. So as you can see, I'm trying to wrap over the hair with a silver wool. It makes the hair look more brighter. Yeah, it's part of the ways of beautifying the hair. I'm rounding my way in a straight form. If you are trying it, you can do your own in whatever design that you want to make yours. Now at this stage, I'm done with rounding the silver wool. I have to tie it and make sure I cut it. Now, the next thing that I'm going to do is how to beautify the hair. Definitely, the hair looks neat, but the customer cannot just go like that. I have to check the measurement of the hair. If the pondo or the hairs are on the same size, if not, I have to cut the longer ones. Now I have been able to do that, and the next thing that I'm doing is I'm trying to apply some gel on the customer's hair. Someone is going to ask me, what type of gel are you using? I'm using a unique black gel. Yeah, that is the type of gel that I'm using on every customer that I do. So I'm trying to apply the gel to make the hair more smoother on the customer's skin. So after the gel, I have to put some spray, then I'll wipe it and try and dry it small. And as you can see, at this stage, the customer asked me to twist hair. And in my previous videos, I have been doing this, especially when you go to my short form content. I've been doing hair twisting and eyebrows twisting. And at this side, I didn't apply my method where I use a brush. I put some dye on the brush before applying it on the customer's eyebrows. At this time, I think I use only the razor to twist the customer, because this customer is having a lot of eyebrows to the extent that if you don't even use or if you don't even apply the brush that is having the dye, it still shows. Yeah, I only do that method when the customer doesn't have too much eyebrows. Then if I want to support her with some black dye, that is when I apply using that brush method. So for this eyebrows tweezing, you have to be very careful and you need to be professional to do something like this, because the razor that we are using is a brand new razor and it's sharp to the extent that if you don't take care, you are going to end up cutting the customer, and that is going to be another problem. So whenever you are trying to use a razor to tweeze a customer, you have to be professional and you have to know what you are doing. So at this side you can see I'm done with the customer. I'm trying to take some pictures and videos of her. If you have watched me to this stage, please subscribe to the channel, put me on post notifications so that anytime that I post a video, it's gonna come to you to watch. Thank you for watching me.